Hi, my name's Veronica. I'm from a manufacturing background. I have a psychological injury caused from another employee assaulting me and harassing me and not leaving me alone. Yep. And after 13 years, I got put off from work. Yep.
Hi, my name's Pete. I'm from regional New South Wales. Worked up there, or lived in the area I come from all my life. About 2.5 years ago, I an injury to my right knee, which I've had one operation on, which wasn't a success. I'm on pain management, which means Panadine Fort.
My name's Paul. I used to work in the warehousing department. I used to be a storeman for a company, and I've injured both my elbows. No longer be able to do the job I used to be able to do.
My name's Katrina. I work for the New South Wales Government full-time. I sustained many injuries from an incident on a staircase at work where the heels of my shoe were caught on the metallic strips. It tore both heels off my shoe. I came up into a full gymnastic pike, falling down, smashing my head, whiplashing my neck, injuring my left shoulder, my neck, my full back, my hips, my left leg. There's not many parts of me that aren't injured.
My name is John McPhilbin, and I was previously employed as a manager and an analyst for a major security company. My particular injury was classed as a psychological injury, and it was a result of workplace bullying and a lot of corruption that was going on at the time. Unfortunately, I blew the whistle and my career ended.
I'm Dennis Stanton, and I worked with, I was a carer with New South Wales Government. I was assaulted, attempted rape, attacked by knives, spat at, you name it, and then I couldn't take it anymore.
I have lost my house. I've had to move back in with my family. I'm not coping real well with social life and just being around people. It's really hard.
There are things I can't do in the house. I'm at the stage where I've had to go and see psychologists because of sleeplessness, a whole range of things. I'm on pain medication for the last 2 years, or over 2 years. And I think the worst thing to me is you're not, after all up, I'd been in the workforce for nearly 38, 39 years, and you're just not considered a human being anymore.
How has it affected my family? Well, there's a lot of stress. We found it very difficult to, survive with what income after the 12 months, and it did make it very difficult for the whole family because we couldn't do the things we used to be able to do. We used to be able to go for a drive, and we used to be able to go for a bit of a holiday, but without the funds you can't do those.
I actually was injured over 12 months ago and still suffer chronic pain every day. By the end of most days, like now it's the end of the day, I'm struggling to actually hold my head up. And how that affects my life, how could it not? It affects every aspect of my life. It affects my personal life. My partner and I have had problems because of it. It's taken income from me. They've just taken I was a first aider, and they've just taken that off me because they said I'm not well enough to do first aid. I never go out because I'm always in pain. I struggle to get through most work days. I really should probably be only working part-time, but unfortunately they were going to cut my wages and I would have lost my house. Keep up physio about 4 times a week and still trying to get to the bottom of my problems. I eventually end up at the Pain Management and Research Centre. And yeah, for me it feels a bit like my life's over. I'm trying to keep a positive mind, but it's really hard. It's really hard.
It happened in 2003, and since that point it's been hell. Firstly I had my career derailed. I had to then fight for workers' compensation, and it wasn't until 2009 that I got any kind of assistance from the insurance company.
I started developing panic attacks, which were quite severe. Then I actually tried to hang myself, and also a couple of other things, didn't away from my life. Mental health team came up a couple of times, but because I wasn't diagnosed as anything, they just give me a handful of tablets. I find it difficult even to go to the local shops to get our food. I live on a lot of scrappy foods and whatnot. At one stage I went for nearly a month, 2 months I think, without showering. I shit myself, you name it. My workmates at work tells everybody that I'm actually locked up in a group home, which makes it very difficult to face. I have 2 children, one 12 now, are currently 12, and one 16, and they find it very difficult how their father is.
I wasn't able to return to work due to my doctor's advice not to be with this person that's been harassing me. So the company decided to put me off. The insurance company, I don't even have real trouble getting contact with them. They don't contact me. I have to ring them to get my benefits. I have to ring them to get my medication money. They try to deny the claim, but I won over that one, thank God.
I did a whole range of things, in fact, whatever job come on any particular day, drive the forklift, operate a piece of machinery, but it all involved some sort of manual work. That doesn't happen. It's just too much pain. The only thing that I really get any satisfaction is that I actually do aqua aerobics a couple of times a week, which is something I thought I'd never do, but it's a really good thing, and they're a good bunch of people I go with, and it actually gives me some relief to be able to actually do something that I'm feeling comfortable with.
I've been working for the company for 13 years, and I thought that was some sort of loyalty, but obviously it wasn't. The company wasn't interested in keeping me. They would rather keep someone younger who could do the same job and do it at a faster pace. They weren't interested in retraining me for any other job. I've actually had to go out there myself and do training. I've been to TAFE, and I actually done some studying at TAFE because I couldn't apply myself to the same jobs I used to be able to do. I had to change around my whole lifestyle. The insurer, well, I wouldn't really like to say what I like to say about the insurer because they never give me any support whatsoever. All they did is just continue hounding me. They were asking me every day questions that I couldn't give them the answer for. I was actually lucky that I come across Workers' Health Centre. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to survive, looking for jobs. They were so much support for me. Other than that, I wouldn't have been able to find a job as I found today.
I don't really know. I'm struggling to see my future at the moment. I try and look forward, but with everything the way it is, to be honest, I see my future as being reasonably bleak. I'm not really sure if I'll ever be able to teach again. I have asked the insurance company about retraining me in my secondary employment, as they've basically taken that away. Still haven't heard back. I don't know. I just keep really taking each day as it comes, because that's all I can do for the time being. I don't exactly know whether my pain will ever go away or whether this is just what I'll be like for the rest of my life. There's not a lot of reasons inside or operable things that they can fix at this point, although they are still exploring things. So I don't know. I just feel like I'm in a holding pattern. I'm very unsure of my future, to be honest. I'm quite frightened of losing my home. And
it took them 6 months to pay me even the initial bit. And that was a big fight from my solicitor as well. So the insurance, as far as I'm concerned, has been hard, especially the one now. They've changed over from one insurance company to another, and this one they just don't seem to give two hoots. They just lose paper. Every month or so they want to find another doctor to say that there's nothing wrong with you, you name it. Yeah.
I think the whole system needs to change dramatically. It's focused, I think, mainly to benefit business, to benefit the government, but not to benefit injured workers. In fact, I would say that a lot of what the injured workers go through makes the problem worse, not better. So it's actually causing injury rather than helping to rehabilitate anybody.